Hey guys, thanks so much for coming back. Okay, so this is part two with the interview with Darian.
If it's too forced, that's someplace I'm not supposed to be.
Mm.
That's something I'm not supposed to be doing. And I always uh, bring that back to when I went off to school. The process of me going off to school was so simple and so easy. It's like, God, this has to be you. I know this is you,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just everything was taken care of. Everything was in order. I didn't have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
So if I find myself in a situation where I worry in, I stress out, it's too hard, nothing working, but I'm not supposed to be there.
Ah.
Perfect example. Before I came home, right before the pandemic kicked off, I was trying to go to grad school. And I was trying to force that so hard. I was like, nothing was working, and I wasn't supposed to be there. I would have been there because I was comfortable there. I was staying with my godparents. Everything was great. And it's amazing how life works because this was the last year, March. And in last year, December, they ended up moving to another state. So here it is now. I would have also had to been prepared to pick up my life and try and move to another state now, or I would have currently been in a winter storm in Houston. So, that's my sign from God. If something is too difficult, I'm not supposed to be there. But if
Mm-hmm.
it's easy and effortless, to me, that's God saying, okay, sweetheart, go ahead. You can do this.
That's good. And I feel like it's exactly what you said, like God aligns it in a way. So we're not saying like every moment would be like super, super easy, but
Mm-mm.
it would just all come together in a way that you just know. You're like,
You
that has
know.
to be that was only God because it makes no other sense. And I heard this thing this week and I was just like, ooh, like I was just like, ooh, because it said if you establish your platform, you have to work all the time to keep maintaining that platform. Whereas if God establishes your platform, He will place you on top of it. I said, somebody, let's shout in my room today because we got a storm too, so I couldn't go nowhere. Yeah. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you for being vulnerable with the audience and giving them that little insight. Okay, our last question is just the last thing, but what are your final takeaways that you want to leave with the viewers? It could be anything at all.
Hmm. Well, I guess we talked about a lot of things today,
Yeah.
but I think maybe top two would be confidence and confidence in yourself is super, super important. And then also confidence in God. Because you can't do anything without God. You know what I mean? So I would say just trust whatever it is that God has for you, but be willing to put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
Entrepreneurship is not, I actually made a quote the other day. I think I said entrepreneurship is not for the weak, lazy, or cheap.
Okay.
It's not. Because if you don't have the strength to persevere, when times get hard, you're gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
If you lazy, it's not gonna work because I literally work from I open my eye until I close my eye. Before we came on this call, I was working on a video for a client. After we come off this call, I'm going to call a client and get something situated. So you never stop working. And it's not for the cheap because you invest so much. You invest time, you invest money, you invest resources. So I would want to say if it is something that you want to start, even if it's small, start small, that's okay. Because even though today was focused on DD Creative Studio, I also have a baking company that I started last year during the pandemic. And I was like, I didn't have anything to do. I felt anxious and that was my release. And I just ended up making money from it. And I mean, I have people now asking me about, baking, catering events and all kind of things. So it's okay. Just start.
Mm-hmm.
Just start. Trust God, believe in yourself and work hard.
Yeah, that's good. We love it. As y'all can tell, like I said, Darian is a force to be reckoned with. A force to be reckoned with. I'm glad I was not the big older sister here because I'd be like, what the heck? But so I'm second, so it's okay. I get to see it. I get to be inspired by it. She is a wonderful big sister, always has been. She has, like I said, grown her business. It is extraordinary if you're ever in the Bahamas or not, because like she said, it's international. She's an international woman. contact her. We'll have our contact information in the description. But she's given us so many wonderful things just to ponder on today. And we are so appreciative for the words of wisdom you have shared with us. So thank you for that. Have confidence in yourself and have confidence in God was Darian's last final point. And I think that is so, so, so true in anything that you do. So thank you for sharing with us, Darian. Okay, bye, everyone.